You're watching LID's 2020 live streaming holiday party.
Hello, my name is Alphonso David, and I am the president of the Human Rights Campaign, the largest lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer civil rights organization in the nation and around the world. Thank you to Lambda Independent Democrats of Brooklyn for this award. It has been my privilege to fight for LGBTQ equality in the great state of New York, from fighting for marriage equality in the courts to drafting New York's marriage equality legislation only a few years later. It has been my honor to work alongside so many of you for the recognition our love and our community deserves. During my time in the governor's office, I also had the privilege to assist on the passage of GENDA, the banning of conversion therapy, and on many of the most important civil rights issues facing the people of New York. Now, over the past year, I've had the privilege to lead the Human Rights Campaign, where we have strengthened the organization's existing work while undertaking exciting and necessary transformations to move LGBTQ people in our movement that much closer to full equality. My career as a civil rights attorney and advocate has not been without challenges or setbacks. But as the committed change makers know full well, setbacks have never stopped us before. We've always had to fight as LGBTQ people and allies of equality. We've had to fight for our seat at the table. And sometimes that meant, as Shirley Chisholm once said, bringing our own folding chairs. Bringing our own folding chairs is what started the Human Rights Campaign more than 40 years ago in 1980. And it was what started the Lambda Independent Democrats of Brooklyn 2 years earlier in 1978. We have had many battles and successfully fought back against laws that criminalized us, denied us the right to marry, denied us the right to have children. And because we fought, we've achieved incredible victories together. Just a few weeks ago, we elected the most pro-equality presidential ticket in our nation's history, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. We also flipped 2 key seats in the United States Senate, retained our pro-equality majority in the U.S. House of Representatives, and elected trailblazers all over the nation, including New York's own Mondaire Jones and Richie Torres. In this election, voters embraced a more just vision of America, not just for LGBTQ people, but for every single person in this nation. I am proud to have been part of this crucial victory, and I'm proud to fight alongside incredible partners like you. This election proves once again that equality is a winning issue and reflects the strength of our shared unity. Thank you so much for all that you've done and what you still have yet to do. Because while we celebrate the progress we have made, we recognize the urgency of the progress still ahead. To be clear, this election showed us how much work we still have yet to do on race, gender, sexual orientation, gender identity, and class. We cannot be dismayed by those who revel in hate and division. We must continue to engage in our work of breaking down the barriers, fighting for justice and equality, and embracing our own identities unapologetically. We are in the business of transformational change, and we are here today because of generations before us who fought and sacrificed to get us here. It is our struggle to carry forward, not just for one election, but for our chapter in history. I am deeply proud to have been alongside so many of you and for all that we have accomplished. I believe with our resistance and with our resilience, we will continue to create the change our cities, our communities, and our country needs. We are on a path to hope and progress, and we will walk that path together. Thank you again for this honor, and thank you for everything that you do.